here's a little bit of information about the tone controls on Rebelhead. Now, we put 4 standard tone controls on the amp that you probably saw on a bunch of other amps. So those are the bass, the low mid, the high mid, and the treble. I'm sure you're all familiar with those. So the really easy way of using this is as with any other bass amp. So basically, play, add whatever you like, remove whatever you don't like. And there's tons of different ways of thinking about how to use the tone controls and what matches your bass and what matches the room and the setup that you're playing. So I won't go into too much details about how to make the perfect bass sound, because you're the judge of that. Now, one of the things that's really neat about this is that these tone controls are actually tuned to make sense for bass players from the get-go. So we've carefully chosen some frequencies that we felt actually made sense for a lot of bass players. However, if you don't like those frequencies or those places that we set the tone controls, you can actually change the focus of the tone control. This is also known as semi-parametric bands, and all 4 bands on Rebelhead are actually semi-parametric. Now, what semi-parametric means is that there's another parameter hidden behind the gain knob or the tone control where you can change the focus of that particular tone control. The way to do that is to hit the shift button. The second you hit the shift button and you operate the tone controls, you can actually change what the focus is. Now, what I like to do when I use semi-parametric bands is, instead of trying to guess the frequency that I don't like or that I like, I try to actually search for it. And the way to do that is fairly easy, actually. You turn up the gain knob all the way on the band that you think that you're going to change. So in my case, playing a little bit with this sound, I think it has a little too much of the low mids. And I don't really like the place that this is grabbing my sound. I have a feeling that it might be a bit lower than where the tone control grabs my sound, but I don't know exactly where that is. So the way to find out is a small trick that I call the magnifying glass. The way it works is that you boost the parameter that you are about to search a frequency, or where you want to search the frequency. So you boost it no matter whether you want to remove it later. You boost it for now just to kind of magnify the area that we're listening to. So right now I've boosted the low mids quite drastically. Now I hit the shift button, and now with the second band, the frequency chooser, the sensor frequency, I can search where that frequency that I'm looking for is. So listen, when I turn this slowly while playing, you hear how that's changing my sound? Oh yeah, this is the area. This is the area that I don't like. This is the part of the sound that I don't like, that I like to take away. So hit the shift button again, and now I can remove that sound. So now I got my nice pop sound. That goes for all 4 bands on Rebelhead. Just go ahead and play.